Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today I'm going to be trying out your makeup favorites. I asked you guys on my Instagram stories. If you're not following me, do follow me there. I did ask you on my Instagram stories and also in the community tab of YouTube what your favorite makeup products are, because I wanted to do a full face using your makeup favorites, not mine, but what you guys absolutely love and use on a day-to-day basis. So let's just jump straight into it. So one of your favorites for primer was the E.L.F Mint Melt Cooling Primer. It is a great dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip one, and I have been loving this myself, so I can understand why you absolutely love this product. So I'm just going to prep my skin with this, and they still have this available, so get your hands on it because it is limited edition. For foundation, I was very surprised as well that this was someone's favorite, because this is a very new product and it quickly became one of your favorites, and that is the KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. This is all the rave everywhere right now. I think it's sold out pretty much everywhere, and yeah, it's amazing. I did a entire video dedicated to this foundation, a review, all that kind of stuff, so you guys can go check that out if you want more of an in-depth review on the foundation. But I'm going to be using this today because it was one of your favorites. So I have the shade Light 008, and I'm just going to put that over the gripping primer, which is great because this is a cream foundation, and then that sticky tacky primer is just going to make sure that this cream sets into the skin. And now I think I'm going to go into brows. So moving on to brows, I'm going to go into the E.L.F Wow Brow Gel, which was also someone's favorite, and I absolutely love this stuff as well. I have it in the shade Neutral Brown, and it's a very, very tiny brush, and it is just great for filling in your brows for everyday, like daily makeup. This is such a great natural brow gel, and it doesn't feel heavy on the brows. It doesn't feel dry, like it doesn't dry down and feel waxy or leave residue. It just fills them in and shapes them, and I feel like my brows just look put together even though I barely did anything. So it gave my brows a little bit of colour, and now I'm going to go into concealer. So for concealer, I'm using the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer from Urban Decay, and this is in the shade 30NN, and I love this concealer as well. And actually this didn't come up a lot. I think only one person mentioned this concealer. A lot of people mentioned Tarte Shape Tape, and I thought, I mean, Tarte Shape Tape everyone knows, so I wanted to use one that maybe you guys don't really know about. I'm just going to go in with my sponge and blend this in, and I absolutely love this concealer because it is so creamy and it really does correct your under eyes. So if you do have dark circles, this is a great concealer because it is meant to be correcting. It covers, but it also does correct the tones underneath your eyes as well. And yeah, I just absolutely love the coverage and the finish of it. And then we're going to go into a powder, which actually no one said, surprise, surprise, but someone did mention E.L.F face products. That's what they said is their favorite. Like, just, they didn't say what product, but they did say E.L.F face products. So I thought I would go in with a E.L.F powder. And so I'm going to go into the E.L.F Halo Glow powder in the shade Light. And this is basically a very glowy powder without the shimmer. I absolutely love this stuff. Really, really, really nice because it gives you a very luminous finish, radiant finish, while setting the concealer, but without the shimmer. So if you want your under eyes to look nice and glowy and just a little more radiant, less flat looking, less matte looking, then go in with something like this. It reminds me of like the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, but without the shimmer. So I only set my under eyes because I am going to go in with a cream bronzer. Actually, I should have done cream bronzer first and then the powder, but it's fine. One of your favorites is the Fenty Beauty cream bronzer in Butta Biscuit, and I love, love, love this cream bronzer as well. I actually think it's probably the best cream bronzer on the market, because I actually haven't found a lot of cream bronzers that work on my fair skin that have a very nice undertone. And not only the undertone and the shade that I love, but just the formula. I feel like it's so natural looking. And because it's a cream as well, you can pretty much build it up to however much you'd like without it looking too much. I mean, look at that. It just gave me a very light color, light bronze to the skin without looking like I did anything or like I'm wearing makeup pretty much. So I can see why this is your favorite, because I absolutely love this cream bronzer as well. So I am going to go a little more heavy-handed because I'm not going to set this bronzer with a powder. I'm just going to leave it at a cream. So just going to go a little more heavy-handed. So now I'm going to go into a setting powder to set the rest of my face and to set that bronzer as well. And that is going to be the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20. This is honestly my holy grail as well. So I wanted to go in with this one, and I'm just going to set that foundation on top, which this is a great powder for setting any foundation. It's very, very smooth and matte looking, and it just perfects the skin. And I'm just going lightly over the bronzer because I don't want to add too much colour on top of the bronzer, because then it will take it away, because this is a very full coverage powder. And for blusher, someone said that Milani blushes are their favourites, and they didn't say specifically the baked blushes, but I wanted to go in with the baked blush because that is the only Milani blush that I have. I'm going to go in with the baked blush in Luminoso, which is a beautiful pearlescent peach. Apply that to the apples. I love the sheen that it gives. Let me know if you guys have tried these Milani baked blushes. I know they've been around for a really long time. It has a beautiful glow, so it's perfect for spring/summer. It's actually a really great dupe for the MAC one that I just tried, the Look Don't Touch MAC blush, the new one. It's actually a really great dupe for that. So now I'm going to go into highlighter, and I'm going to go into the MAC Extra Dimension highlighter. A lot of you guys said MAC highlighters. Someone did say Ofra as well, but I wanted to go in with this shade today because it is just a beautiful, glowy, light champagne highlight. I mean, it is very blinding. This is in the shade Double Gleam. So I'm just going to go in with that for my highlight today. I can never get over this highlighter. This is a great highlighter because there isn't much of an undertone to it. It's just very, I don't know, glowy. There isn't a lot of gold in there either, so it's gonna work for a lot of pale skin tones. It's like a white gold. That's what it reminds me of, like white gold. One person said that one of their holy grail eye primers is the Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion, which this is such a great primer potion. I actually prefer this one more than their original because this one has a really great cancelling kind of benefit. It really cancels out redness and veins on the eyelids. Basically like the P. Louise bases. So now that my eyes have a blank canvas, I absolutely love that eyeshadow primer. I'm going to go into a eyeshadow palette, which is quite pricey. And someone did say that one of their favourite eyeshadows are Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. They didn't specify which one, but I wanted to go into my one and only Natasha Denona palette, and that is the bronze eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love everything about it in terms of the color story, but it's just not worth the price in my opinion. I'm gonna go into Sundown, which is a really nice kind of mustardy orange, and it's a matte, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease. They do blend really nicely, don't get me wrong. I mean, it is a nice formula. I know her other palettes are like 100 and something, which I think is a ridiculous amount of money for an eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go into this one right here called Suntan. It's a really nice warm reddish brown, and I'm just going to put that below that orange, a little bit into the crease and on the lid with the same brush. So you can see it just made it even more intense, even more warm. It is a very warm toned palette. All the undertones mainly of these eyeshadows are very orangey. Next I'm going into True Bronze, and I'm applying that on the lid. This one's very glittery. It has a lot of glitter particles. It's not as foiled as you would think it is. It's very glittery. Next I'm going into a little bit of Silk, which is probably one of my favourite shades in the palette. Pretty much a bronze again, but a lighter version. And I feel like this one, the formula of this, it just pops a little bit more. And I'm just going to put that in the centre. This is just reminding me of summer. Last shade I'm going to use in this palette is this one right here called Magna, which is like a nice, or Magma, not Magna, Magma. And it's like a really nice reddish burgundy, just to darken it up slightly on the outer corner. I would love to know more favourites from you guys as well, so leave a comment down below and let me know what are some other makeup favorites that you cannot live without, and I can use them for another video like this if you do like these kinds of videos. So that is done, and now we're going to move on to lashes. So no one actually mentioned lashes, like what their favorite lashes are. So I'm going to be going into this magnetic lash set, and this is from Love Rio, and I really want to try these out. So they are magnetic eyelashes, and it also comes with a magnetic eyeliner. There's so many lashes to choose from. I absolutely love that you get a variety. So I think I'm gonna, of course, go for the more natural set, which is gonna be this set right up top here, which is a really nice wispy kind of fluffy lash. So I just trimmed the lashes, and I'm gonna go into the magnetic eyeliner and just apply that. Oh my god, this goes on so easy. Just applying that, and then I'm going to stick the lashes right on, and then it's super easy, and it's honestly fuss free, mess free. This is why I absolutely love magnetic eyelashes. I'm going to play around with the lashes a little bit more, but I'm going to go into mascara now. And one that kept popping up so many times over and over and over again was the Essence Lash Princess mascara, the green one. You guys absolutely love this stuff, and you say that it's your holy grail, and you can't live without it. I'm just going to be applying this to my top and bottom lashes, and I did just apply a little bit of eyeshadow to the bottom lashes to save time as well. And last but not least, for lips, I'm going to go into a Morphe lipstick. Now this one again wasn't anyone's favorite in particular, the actual lipstick, but they did mention that Morphe products are their favorite, so I thought let me use a Morphe lipstick that I actually haven't even used before, and that is the Morphe Mega Matte lipstick in the shade Bare All. And this is what it looks like. Beautiful pinky nude. So yeah, I haven't even used this. Oh wow, it's super creamy. Oh, it's a very kind of grey nude. Might not actually go with this look. So I'm going to go into the NYX Butter Gloss, which is also you guys' favourites. I'm going to go into Creme Brûlée. A lot of people said the NYX Butter Glosses, so this will make it more peachy, I hope. So now that I've stepped back from it, I actually don't mind the lip colour. So this is pretty much the final look. Let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you guys found this video enjoyable. So if you did, give this video a like. Also turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified of my new uploads. And I hope everyone is staying safe. So until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.